Hello everybody and welcome back to PodFox Plays .hackgu Volume 1. We just got out of learning all about the Wigglytuff phenomenon, otherwise known as IDA, the corrupting force that is causing some people to go comatose. This is going to be a episode primarily focused on community forum in the news capture. So let's get through with that. We have some and a little bit of everything. So we'll start in the world. And we have... Oh, Sakubo. To the nice guy at the shop, thanks for the Dusty Miller. Saku was grateful. She may have looked angry, but I actually know that she was really happy. Since Saku was happy, I'm happy too. I have to thank you for it, so thanks. Will I be able to meet you again if I go to the guild shop? I'll be coming to return the money, so please wait for me. I'm sorry if it takes me long to collect the money, but I really want to pay you back. Please don't worry about it. Well, that's it for right now. From Bo. P.S. Let's play together sometime. That's cute. You're welcome, Bo. I mean, you know, I did it without really expecting to be paid back for it, so it's whatever. Great food remedies. Buy butt rice. It's a sad eating dinner. It's sad eating dinner all by yourself. Good evening. This is butt rice. I'm the worst cook in the whole world. I went to cooking classes, but the teacher there sighed at me. When I went camping with the leader and the others, they kicked me out of the cooking area. So I eat out every day. In the morning, I have a calorie bar. For lunch, I eat the lunch special at a nearby Chinese restaurant. For dinner, I have a bento box or bread from the convenience store. On the weekends, I get all 3 meals from the supermarket. The other day, I bought elimination food for the first time. I always wondered what it was every time I go to the market. I ate it having high hopes, but wow, it was terrible. How could this be hip? Talk about disappointed. If anyone knows any good tasting allergy elimination food, please tell me, or are all allergy elimination foods bound to be terrible? Apple Star. I don't know where I should start with. Before you start eating elimination food, I think you should try changing your eating habits. If you keep eating on such an unhealthy diet, you'll get some kind of weird illness. Khaki Leader says, yeah, your cooking skill was out of this world, butt rice. Someone else said butt rice. The better known brands taste good, although they're a bit expensive. I love the stews from Martina's Best. Ugh, don't call me butt rice. It's Ohm Rice. OHM Rice. Okay, I will start telling you. I'll start calling you that. Sorry about that. Yeah, your cooking skill was out of this world. Drop it, grr. If you keep eating on such an unhealthy diet, you'll get some kind of weird illness. I've been living an unhealthy life for a long time and I'm still going, but thanks for the warning anyway. Khaki Leader says, I can only read your name as butt rice. Anyway, 5 Seasons, Loco Moco, Bread Ladies, Dining Table, Martina's Best. Those brands got some good food. Grr. I've checked out the brands you suggested. They're too expensive, Leader. You have to be a millionaire to eat that stuff regularly. Also, 10 minutes before the supermarket closes, it gets pretty dangerous fighting out with the housewives for food. You have to be careful about buying elimination food at the supermarket. The stew types are overcooked and nasty, but if you made a mistake and bought it, it's best to pour it over rice. The brand name ones are good, but it's true that they're expensive. We only buy them on special occasions. We can't afford them otherwise. I see what you mean. A little housewife wisdom, huh? I'll try that this weekend. Thanks for the tip. Are safe food really good by Antonora? I guess the recent trend is health food, huh? It even looks like allergy eliminating food is served for school lunches. But the thing is that they say that they're served to eat, but is it really true? It's like living inside a sterile environment, isn't it? What are we going to do if there's a disaster and we're all forced to eat unsanitary food? I'm afraid our immunity will get lowered and we'll have a huge outbreak of disease or something. Judeka says, they say modern people are susceptible to small environmental changes. It's really scary. As for me, I couldn't live without an air conditioner. I set it to 65 in the summer and 85 in the winter. I just love civilization, lol. Stella, Judeka, what kind of temperature setting is that? That's the kind of thinking that causes global warming. Alright, young people these days are so soft. Antonora, why don't you try organic vegetables? If you have a hard time buying them, you can easily grow carrots, peppers, or cucumbers in a large planter. If you live in a house and have space for a garden, I strongly recommend sweet potatoes. You can eat the leaves and stalk even when the potatoes themselves aren't in season. The leaves are delicious in miso soup. As for the stalk, you should rinse them thoroughly, slice them, then simmer it in soy sauce or use it in a stew. Try it out. And Tenora says, it's true that just being sterile doesn't make something a health food. I think I'll try growing those sweet potatoes. I've heard of growing cucumbers and peppers at home, but carrots? That sounds kind of hard. Stella says you can grow carrots at home for sure, but if you want to grow big carrots like you said, the supermarket, you can't do it in a planter. We use plastic buckets with holes punched for drainage. If you don't mind mini carrots, planters are great. Using plastic buckets, huh? Thanks, I'm gonna try that. Stella, you sound like a great wife. I'm still single, you know. Home gardening is just a hobby of mine. Oh, what a waste. Well, Stella, I know you'll make a great wife for someone. Assuming gender? Stop. The threat of CH4. They're gonna start digging for methane hydrate soon. I wonder if that's really okay. The Bermuda problem, global warming. The government says it's okay, but I don't think that was ever the case. For one thing, if the temperature rises just 4 degrees, the summers are gonna give me fatigue and I'd probably die. I wish we could stop going down this dangerous road. Apple Star says, excuse me, I have a question. What's the Bermuda problem? Also, why does methane hydrate have to do with global warming? Ace chimes in. Oh god. Please forgive my presumptuousness, but I'll try to answer. First, the Bermuda problem. Have you ever heard of the Bermuda Triangle? Legends said ships and airplanes used to disappear there. Well, recently they've proven that they weren't just legends. They now believe that ships and aircrafts were lost as a result of methane hydrate. Methane hydrate is a crystalline substance formed from water and highly compressed methane. Normally, these things that look like ice sit at the bottom of the ocean, but rapid movements of the Earth's crust and temperature changes relative to pressure and heating causes them to release their methane into the air. When traveling over a large release of methane, ships lose their float. Also, airplane engines stop and there may even be mid-air explosions. Wow. When you consider that Japan is a country with a lot of earthquakes, you can now see how that might easily happen here too. So, well, that's a basic explanation of the Bermuda problem. Sorry it got so long. In my next response, I'll explain what this all has to do with global warming. Ugh. Part 2. Okay, I was talking about the Bermuda problem. Now I'll talk a little about global warming. Methane, like carbon dioxide, leads to global warming, except it is 20 to 60 times more efficient at doing so. If mass release of methane gas were to take place, the air temperature would go up by 4 degrees and the ocean temperature by 6 degrees. They believe that dinosaurs went extinct because of a similar rapid change in temperature, so it's predicted that it would have cataclysmic effect on the world. Since the rate of degradation, oh my goodness, it's the atmosphere is 12 years compared to every 100 years for carbon dioxide. Some scientists say it's okay, but some say it's more lethal because it's only 12 years. Furthermore, there's no guarantee that another methane release wouldn't take place during those 12 years. That's why you can't separate the global warming problem from the issue of methane hydrate, methane emissions problem. MEP. I hope that answered your question. Nolif, excuse me, I must be going. Apple Star says, scary, huh? Man, that's scary. So is mining for methane hydrate really safe? If not, I wish they would stop. By the way, I just thought of it. Methane hydrate is on the bottom of the ocean, right? So could mining become a reason for ground subsidence? I remember hearing that dried up wells were causing some of that. There used to be a book called The Sinking of Japan that caused a big stir, but now I wonder if it'll really happen. Tomalea says, it's definitely not safe. No. Even the greatest computer breaks down sometimes, and even the most brilliant person makes mistakes. Nothing is perfect in this world, unfortunately. Okay. We are at the rumors thread now. Black Point by Golden Jet. This is a story I heard from a friend. While playing in the Lost Ground, black dots have been known to appear. Okay, yeah, no, this isn't a rumor. You're about to die. Here are your character. Apparently, those are windows that connect to the world to another dimension, and from inside them, you can hear a girl saying, "Hey, do you want to play hide and seek with me?" Apparently, if you say yes, you'll be taken off to that alternate dimension, and if you say no or ignore her, the girl will get mad and curse you, leading to a traffic accident 3 days later. To escape successfully from the girl, you're supposed to say your mom's here to pick you up. If you do, the girl will ask you, "Where is she?" To which you reply, "Behind you." Then you will hear the girl scream, followed by the black dots disappearing. My friend said he also heard this story from his friend. I thought it might be an urban legend, which is why I posted it. What do you all think? Foff says, "Oh ho, so there's rumors like that too." I wonder if it's just a follow-up from the little girl in the hall. It seems more like a ghost story than an urban legend. But I get the impression that this rumor isn't formally established yet. If it started spreading around the world in real life, I kind of get the feeling that the black dots part of it would start disappearing. Like the little girl in the hall, the important part of this rumor is the girl's voice. Either way, thanks for an interesting rumor. Encephalon says, it seems that there have been an increasing number of rumors about online events having real-life effects. Interestingly, the world interestingly, whatever you guys prefer, the world especially has been the center of many urban legends as of late. Very similar to those that were told about in Fantasyland, the amusement park that was said to be the holy ground for lovers. Kind of get the feeling of black dot. Okay. That may not necessarily be the case. When one thinks of the world's rumors, they think of keywords such as the girl in white, Tri-Edge, the cathedral, and comas. But recently there have been more and more stories about the black dots. The black spot rumors are nothing more than a follow-up to all the other rumors. However, the important thing to focus on is not the genealogy of these rumors, but the reason why the keywords black dots have gathered prominence as rumors. As for this topic, I plan to wait and see how things develop for a while. He too agrees with this. Until next time. Isn't this Encephalon, right? Him and that really weird he statement. Wow. By old parts. Double O parts. That's like a textbook example of an urban legend. Among the rumors I know, the black dots are the souls of players, of those who have fallen into a coma, who have been sucked into the game and hover around other players in an attempt to increase the companions. There seems to be a number of recurring patterns, just like the girl in white and Tri-Edge. The Nase Mitabi says, "Hey, I think I might have an idea about where those black dot rumor came from. Before Crimson vs. Service went down, there apparently was some trouble with black spots appearing on the game screen. The official report says that it was merely a mistake in the game's effect IDs, but the players were saying it was because the Crimson vs. Service had become infected with the virus, thus resulting in display bugs appearing. It's not a far cry to say that the spots talked about there could pass for the dots we're talking about here, not to mention both of them were black. So, you see where I'm going?" Nuwada says, "Judging from the time the rumors began, that theory is impossible. The period in which black spots were spotted in Crimson Versus was a very brief period of time right before the service went down around 6 months ago. In contrast, the black dot rumors have been around since the beta service release for the World R2. Those rumors are just never spread very far. That's why the rumors had to have come from somewhere else. At the moment, I happen to be investigating that very area. If I find anything, I'll be sure to post it here." To Encephalon, I sent you some new rumors via email. Looking forward to your analysis and eventual post. Understood. He too is fired up. We'll get it right down to it. And I'll say Mitabi says, "Oh, I had no idea. Sorry to jump for conclusions. Good evening, I'm Oshino8Cs. You seem to be having a very interesting discussion. I've also heard the rumors about the black dots. However, the rumor I heard it wasn't about the black dots, but about black windows. The only difference was that what specifically was said to come from beyond the window. The fact that something came from beyond the dots in of itself is exactly the same. Very interesting indeed. The black dots are the source of players. This is the first of this type that I've heard. I wonder if these rumors begin to deteriorate somewhere." Encephalon says, "Names. Most common is black dots. After that, we have black windows and black doors. Rumor pattern. The first stage is the actual contact with the dots. The second stage is the occurrence of harm. Example, being PK'd by Tri-Edge, your real life self, and your game character switch places. However, there are also rumors of non-harmful phenomena that have said to occur, meaning a deceased friend / relative, etc. in the second stage. The rumor of the black dots themselves also causing harm is something that came up recently. The ones who started those rumors are the younger generation of players in the world. It may not be much, but this is all I know for now. I'll wait for the information. Perhaps it's because I rushed, but I'm rather tired. I'm going to sleep along with him for a bit later." All right, bro. All right. Smashed one of those real quick. It only took an entire episode. That community forum is Crimson versus, correct? Okay, we'll wait for the servers to come back online on that one. News capture. What all do we have? We have things under nation, the world, and tech. Alright, so we will tackle this in the next episode. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. See you guys next time.